Welcome to today's drama. It's time again for Biathlon TV. And today it's 15 kilometers individual, and it's the ladies that start off. This is a longer run, and it's also a lot more shooting. Can you tell us a little bit about the format, Carol?
Yeah, as you said, it's a long race for the athletes. It's very hard, and you need to focus more because today it's the result on the shooting range that matters the most.
That costs you a whole minute if you miss.
Yeah.
If you miss one of those small ones, 4.5 centimeters big laying or 11 centimeters standing up, if you miss one, they add 1 minute to your result, which is a lot. It's more than double than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's probably 2 or 3 penalty loops you can
count in the same.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, how do you say it? How can one say it in English? You don't want to go out and be a cowboy. You actually want to be careful.
Yeah, you really want to be friend with your rifle today. It can cost you a medal if you don't.
Do you, when you come into the shooting range, do you actually have this in your tactics that you actually slow off a little bit earlier to get your pulse even further down, or is it the same procedure today as it is if it was a sprint or the other races?
You have correct. It's the same procedure, but it takes a longer time. They are very careful because they really want to hit those targets, and it's 20 targets to hit today, so they really need 20 hits to go for the win.
All right. And as we saw this weekend, there is one part of this that's physical sport, and then it's at least 2 parts that it's a lot of ghosts in your brain. We saw it with Samuelsson, we saw it with Brorsson, which we're all not so happy with, and also we saw it with the big one of them.
Yeah.
With Bö.
Yeah, he was human yesterday. No, not yesterday. It was
on
Sunday. Yeah. The last shooting, he missed 3 targets. So.
And if you do that today, you're out.
Yeah, you're out.
Completely. So we start out today at 15:30, so 3:30. It's time for the start, and you know the half hour before it's always a big warm up with Caroline, with Martin. I don't know if there's a dancing going on today too.
My Delilah. Why,
Maybe. I like to dance, so probably.
Everybody saw on, especially the Sunday, that you like to dance. That looked fantastic.
Thank you.
And also, this longer distance and this shooting. How about the Swedish girls today? Is this something they like, or is this like a Achilles heel for them?
I think it's something they like because they are really good to shoot, every one of them. Sweden is famous to be one of the best nation on the shooting range. So I hope for Mona and Hanna today.
Sounds good. And if you look outside Sweden, who are we going to? I mean, the Italians that are in the lead of the cup, they have not even been on anything so far. What do you think about them today?
We saw Dorothea Virer. She missed a lot at Sunday's race, but I think we can watch out for Marketa Davidova. She's in the lead at the ladies individual World Cup, so
Davidova,
watch out for her.
That's where we put our money today when we follow Carol's tips.
Yeah.
Also, before the race, we will have a show not only with Caroline and Martin singing and dancing, we will also have Kritan and Sillen on stage. And also in between, or just after the race, there will be the Mickey's Biathlon party, as always, in the public tent. And it's been a party, especially during the weekend, but they will go on even today. And that's just after the race. It says 17:20 in the schedule, but it will be just after the race. Later on in the aftermath of the racing, there will be the Medal Plaza. 2019 is the time. And half an hour before that, you will have the Östersund band, the Trio, or Trion.
That's a really good band.
That's a really good band, so you have to be at Medal Plaza to watch this. 2019 is the medal ceremony, and hopefully Swedish medals. We don't know. One more big thing to know this Tuesday evening is that there's a big concert with Thomas Andersson Vi, and for that you need tickets, and you go into Tixter to book those ones. And it's not in the big arena in Storsjöteatern, what that is called in English, I don't know, but it's in the foyer, it's in the entree of the place, so it's not so many places to have. So be ready to get your ticket on Tixter if you want to go to see him. If you want to stroll around, we haven't talked so much about the winter park. When you go straight from the town square and all the way down to the lake, you have a winter park that's beautiful and it's lit. First of all, there is a beautiful installation of LED lamps that you can watch. And also tonight you will have an exhibition of photographs of the history of Jämtlandsskidåkning, the skiing of this region, which is actually pretty dense. It's a lot of things happening here, since we have the fjäll and Åre and all that in the neighborhood, and also this arena. So it's a lot to see down there. So have a look down at the winter park. And also a little bit of information. If you want to go up and down from town square to here and back, there is buses for free, and they start 2 hours before the race and they go all the way until 1 hour after the race, and they're for free from town square and up here. But you also have number 14, which is the normal city bus. There you pay as normal, and it goes as the time schedule. You just check into Länstrafiken if you want to have a look at that one. There is also the
Choo-choo train.
And now she's starting to laugh. Look, I told her
Please say it
yesterday.
again.
Choo-choo train.
Yeah, you're so cute when you say it.
I know. It's like a mini train where you don't have to walk up here, and it also starts down at the town square. So that's a good one. And also we have parkings. If you decide to take the car, there are 4 parking lots around this arena where you can park your car. 50 to 100 kronor it costs you to park here, and then you're so welcome. To the individual 15-kilometer ladies.
Yeah.
What should we expect? Should we get our hopes up?
Yeah, I think so. And put on some warm clothing, because it can be cold.
It's a little bit longer race, so you might stand outside a little bit longer to watch the race. And if you want to follow the racing, you can actually have a live timing. Everything is in the Biathlon app. So you go into the Östersund 2019 on App Store or wherever you find your apps, and download that one, because you have everything there, even what happens in the night, all the schedules and so on. And us.
Yeah, and a lot of interesting fact about the athletes and the races, all the types of disciplines.
So download the app, come to the arena, and it's a time for a new drama today. Welcome.